know, when guys are on the court out there, I've asked a number of the guys this. Are you guys talking stuff to each other when you're out there playing and competing?
Sometimes.
Go ahead, Paul.
And some of it, I think, is that he emulated some of the things that MJ did as well. Because MJ was a terror. It's hard. He was hard on his team.
It was the first time, you know, you look at somebody and you can't tell who's looking at you. Like, he's looking dead at you, but I'm like, I don't know if he's couldn't see me, and I felt it.
You know what I mean? You want to talk about the swag, cool. Kobe had it, but as a competitor, I knew that Kobe was the one for me. That if I wanted to be great, but I had to get on the level of Kobe Bryant.
Entire that's
Every once in a while, these flashes. Yeah, then he would say some shit, then the whole room.
Still couldn't stop it, and I knew what he was about to do over and over and over again, you know? That's a part of his greatness.
Yeah, look at, you know what? That's Rob Dennis time. Relishes it. And he and Gerald Wallace are having a conversation. That's Kobe and Gerald Wallace going at each other. While Kobe's on free throw. Gerald's still talking to him. They're still talking to him. They're still having a conversation.
I was looking at the darkness, something to hold on. Find you when you were so broken. Felt something was wrong. Think I'm in love.
And that's not like, people think those stories are like, not real. Like, those stories are real.
I'm in love with you.
Rumor has it. The story was Kobe playing against the 76ers. And Andre Iguodala had done a great job on him. Held him to like 7 for 20 shooting. So he literally went, when they went back to Philadelphia, he had that date marked on his calendar.
So he came to the locker room and he was like, where's Dre? I was on the court working out for the game. It was Louis Williams. Like, so Louis Williams said, tell Dre 50 tonight. So I come out the locker room and Louis Williams was like, yo, Dre, Kobe said 50 tonight. I'm always ready to play against Kobe. I'm like, okay, so we can match up. Excited about it. So 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. He has 49. Now about like 20. And he just subbed out. So he got 49 was 2 minutes ago in the game. That was an interesting night. I actually went back and I tracked that game. He made like 3 threes from like with the staple on the side of the court. He made like 3 threes from like the P and staples, which was like fall. So yeah, he got a lot of people on that. I'll never forget that game.
story. I remember USA basketball, first practice. He looked like, I don't want to say old, but he looked like, I've seen like that, like he's starting to decline. I didn't tell anybody that. I would never say that out loud. But I was just thinking in my head, because he just wasn't moving, as well as he was. He's missing a lot of shots in the middle of summer, so whatever. But then I found out he had gone on like a 40-mile bike ride at like 11 p.m. that night. I got it at like 2 a.m. And then he was in the weight room. I got down at 7:30. So, it was funny. He was sitting there like in my head. I was too scared to say it to anybody else. But it seemed like he was fine. I was like, oh no, this worked out for 40 hours straight.
I heard a story about early on in your career, you wore them. Obviously, you've been wearing them since the 12th grade. When you played against Kobe, did you wear his shoes or did you wear a different shoe?
So early on, I remember who said something to me. I'm gonna ask this if you remember this. I remember Vince. Vince was like, when you play against Kobe, do you wear shoes? I'm like, no, I haven't yet. Like, why? Like, nah, you don't supposed to wear your opponent's shoe and blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right. So next time I played Kobe, I wore some Jordans. It was the wrong fucking thing I should have did. As soon as I walked on the court, Cole was like, oh, that's what we doing, motherfucker? And didn't say nothing to me the rest of the game. Right?
Hey, you just sounded so much like him right there when he said that. That's what we doing, motherfucker. Yeah, you sounded just like Kobe right there, dude. That's crazy as hell. He was off you, huh? He was off.
Oh man, he was off me. I was mad as shit. What, man? And that game, I swear to God, you can find the game too, bro. I remember I had hit somebody hit a shot, put us up like 1. They called a timeout in front of our bench. This motherfucker walked past our bench while we was in huddle, said, "You left me too much time." Came out, hit the fucking game winner, right? So I was like, man. So after the game, I talked to him. He was like, damn, man, my bad. You know, blah blah blah.
That's what's up. That's a crazy ass story. That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't think I never told that.
Yeah, nah, but I swore to God that was him when you said it, because he done said that plenty of times. That shit was crazy.
Man.
We were in Olympus, right? And this is when I knew Kobe was a monster. You hear about it, but if you don't see it, you really don't. And so we get into a city, one of the cities very late, and immediately we all go to the gym. All my guys is, it's Mello, it's me, it's Rod, it's Kobe. Like, we all go to the gym, we all get our work in. It's real late. And so after we get done getting our work in, me and my guys, we say, hey, like, let's meet for breakfast in the morning. Like, if you can't sleep, whoever first one wake up, hit us up, we're gonna go eat. And so we do that. We probably get like 3 hours of sleep. You can't sleep much when you're traveling across the world, like we were traveling. And we probably get like 3 hours of sleep, and we wake up, we go down to where the food is. And as we walking down, slubbing with sleep in our eyes, Kobe Bryant is sitting there with ice on his knees already, right? So we walk up to Kobe, we like, Kobe, what's up? And he was like, yeah, man, I just finished a workout, and I'm about to go do another one. And at that moment, I was like, wait, hold on. We just worked out about 3 hours ago. You know what I mean? And like, you've done another workout and you about to go do another one. That's when I was like, okay, I got to get my stuff together. I got to get my shit together. Because this dude right here is on a whole different level than even I'm on. And I'm supposed to be great, right? So that's the kind of person he was. And that's how he drove me. You know what I mean? Like, just little stuff like that. I went back and said, okay, that means I got to work hard and I got to do more. So yeah, I just wanted to share that little end of this story. He's a beast, man.
He had a lot of respect for guys who busted their butts, every single day. Being that they were very talented or not, you came to work every single day, and you didn't bag down to him because he would test you. That's the one thing I loved about it. He would test guys in practice.
How would he test them?
Oh, elbowing them, talking to them, telling them they can't guard him. You got this guy out here, and this guy can't hold my job. I mean, he would talk so much stuff, and he would really just to see how you're going to react to it. And some of it I think is that he emulated some of the things that MJ did as well, because MJ was a terrible guy. He was hard on his teammates.
Ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen. I need you to
even the last 2 years I had him here, I wouldn't allow him to practice much, but there were days that he was like, dude, let me just scrimmage. That sounds good. So we're going to scrimmage at about this time. Come on back out and get yourself back loose and let you scrimmage. And he would be in the scrimmage talking the whole time to guys, to mid-yard and drilling around and follow dudes and just. And I would sit there sometimes and say, you're not going to say nothing back?
What started that back and forth though? It was like a testing day for Kobe to test like Jeremy Lamb, test me, and test like Wesley Johnson, other guys. So like from the start, he was killing Jeremy Lamb. Like, I guess he wanted Jeremy Lamb to be something he wasn't, but he was killing from the start of the practice. Like, you got him, like he had one good year, something crazy. Like, but when the practice, I almost feel like Jeremy Lamb can't go out like this. He ain't going out like this. Not today. I'm getting mad, young nigga. Come on, man. Kobe, y'all soft like shine. Came to get better practicing with y'all.
And he would do it to just see which of these guys he could be in that foxhole.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
That's when I was like, all right, Cole, you talking too much. You can't guard me. Guard me. He was guarding Jeremy Lin. Guard me. Yeah, guard me.
Hey, that part.
Yeah, guard me. And then we start going back and forth. I said nobody in the world could guard me.
That's
Gil was
where it
teaching
comes
me. Cause I said nobody in the world could guard me. You said look your mouth in this world.
Damn, he good, bro. He too
Nice.
So we going back and forth. It was fun. Then the next day, you know, he won again. He was like praising us.
I love when you waved them off. I think it was against the Spurs.
Yeah. That was the game. That was right after that.
Oh,
that was right after that. In the interview, I said,
I feel like
about the Sherman petition.
You know, from the yesterday practice, Kobe talking all that trash kind of inspired me today. So, but
I feel like crazy respect. Like Nick's got that mentality that like, yo, I'm gonna still shoot, I'm gonna play my game, and Kobe understands that.
Which of these guys I can trust to have my back when I'm in the field? It's a test. And he was always, testing guys in that way, which I try to find out, which of these guys I can trust and go to battle with.
now Young with two, lets it fly, it's good! Nick Young for three! And the Lakers lead with 7.4 remaining. Young's sixth triple of the night.
Like we had a he gonna be mad at me for this, but look, we had a blowout. We got blew out in Portland.
We was getting blew out in Portland. So everybody, Kobe's in the locker room, just waiting for everybody to come in. And you know everybody down there got Kobe on the team. Yeah. You come in.
He was like, from now on out, every time down the court, I touch the ball. Y'all gonna learn what it's like to play with Kobe Bean fucking Bryant.
Wearing the shoes, okay.
It's a dead ass serious.
Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, what's wrong with you?
Nah, take them off. Take them off.
And so Nick Young playful ass. We shower and shit. We come back.
Hey, y'all did?
And we took them off.
Did y'all throw them in the middle of like the?
In the middle of the pal, like just start grabbing people's shoes, just throw them on in the trash.
Oh wow!
We shower and shit. We come back. Nick walking like we for the fun. Y'all better throw that motherfucker the ball in. There's gonna be some shit around here. Like Nick never took anything serious.
What y'all start coming with? Yeah, come back in LeBron's and stuff like that. What y'all say? Did anyone say that?
But we just got the shit out of the code wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think mentally, like,
my Kobe story is we were in the player lounge. There was a couple of us and we were playing spades, and he kind of came in. And we were drinking a little wine, playing some spades, just chilling. And he came in, sat down, poured himself a glass, and he was kind of like reading a paper. So this is 2008. So they had just lost to the Celtics in the finals, like tragically, under 6. And so he opens up the paper, and there's like this article about it, and there's a picture of Paul Pierce. So I see it, we kind of are, and like it's Kobe Bryant. Listen, it's 2008, we're all sitting there, Kobe Bryant sits down and pours a glass of wine. We're like, what the fuck, And then we look over and he's tearing out the picture of Paul Pierce. So he cuts it out and he folds it up, he puts it in his pocket, and like we're all looking at him, like what's going on? He's like, motivation. We're like, cool. And then he proceeded to like chug his wine, pour another glass, chug it, poured the third, and he was like, basically like, he looks over and he's like, now I'm one ahead of you guys. We were like, oh, cool.
That is great. That is such a great story. So when I hear those stories about Kobe, and I hear them from so many people, I'm like, yo, was he really like, was some of it performance art? Like some of it was like, I've gotta live up to this reputation. Like, who does that?
We show The Real World.
Yeah.
That used to be on MTV.
Yeah.
Kobe was a rookie.
Arn was my agent as well. And I was the elder statesman of the firm. And Arn called me up and was like, do you mind talking to this young kid and show him what the NBA is all about, how to conduct yourself? I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll talk to this kid.
We were set to play a game of basketball versus the real world cast. It was shot in Hollywood. All I remember is Gail continuing to say to me, look, when you guys get there, you're going to get there before the cast of Real World. All Kobe wants to do is play you one-on-one. Wants to play you one-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. I'm like, look, I'm 10 years in. This is 96, 97 year, that summer. So he had 1 year in. So I'm 10 years in. I'm not going to play this young cat one-on-one. I'm like, all right, I'll play a soft game of one-on-one versus him, but our focus should be going against the Real World cast. So we get there, and we're playing soft one-on-one, and, you know, I'm doing my step-back jumper. I know you've alluded to this before. And he's like, how do you do that move? And I, kind of show him, because I was trying to take things from him as well. He had this killer crossover. I'm like, well, how do you do that? So we're exchanging our go-to moves.
Well, the conversation turned into text messages and phone calls every day. Because, like you said, he was gathering information.
We reached the Bulls in the conference finals, and he was like, so what was it like going against Jordan?
He wanted to be bigger than life. And at that time, that person bigger than life, and still is Michael Jordan. And I didn't have a very strong relationship with MJ. But Kobe wanted to know what was all the intricate talking and trash talking and moves that were going on between MJ and I.
What did you do? Like, what were your game plans? What was this? I was like, man, this is that black cat. There was no answer for him, man. We tried this, we tried that. That black cat was doing this and that.
And I'm thinking to myself, what does this kid want to know about all this MJ talk for? There's only one black cat. Because I referred to call Michael Jordan or Jordan. I always called him the black cat. The black cat was, we were doing this, and I'm talking to Kobe. I'm like, Kobe. He's like, you know what?
Well, you better get ready for the caramel cat, because he's coming. So before the Black Mamba, his nickname was the Caramel Cat.
I'm thinking, this young 17-year-old, I'm talking about the greatest ever. He says, you're going to refer to me as the Caramel Cat.
That's how much confidence he had back then. This is like 1 year into it. He's like, well, you better forget the black cat. You better get ready for the caramel cat, because he's coming.
And I thought about it. Fast forward 2 or 3 years later, it's 2-1. And then game 4, as you mentioned, you fouled out. You already had 50 and 25. Great.
3 years later, in the NBA Finals, that same move that I was showing him in my step-back, he hit in Game 3 after Shaq fouled out.
Reggie Miller, the marquee matchup we talked about. Look at Reggie Miller squaring him up. These two guys played one-on-one all summer in LA. Kobe takes it between his legs. He pulls it back. Hits the jumper and then sort of gives it down. Takes his time. Everything's cool.
As he's running down the court, passing on the right. So you got to step back. I'm going to kill this young kid. Brilliant.